Last time we met up, we had a big fight once again in the tavern, and a giant boar man flung himself out the window and presumably escaped, Tower following after, and searching through broken glass in the street and the room itself, getting a couple more of those coins. That's kind of where we left it that same night, and that is where you are now. Do I have a little thing for that? I don't really have a suite room layout here, so you'll have to use your theater of the mind.
Oh no. I could very much use a rest now.
Same here.
I think first thing when we get up is maybe trying to find some kind of way to protect the Solarge? Is that what that was?
Yeah, the so large currently.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that telling me that everyone's back in this room, by the way? That was down in the street or whatever.
Yeah, I can come back.
Assumedly.
I would say that you can hear footsteps up the stairway, as they impact against the steps.
I hope
is-
this is someone friendly.
Oh, right.
I
There's
get-
a huge mess around this room. Tower gets a towel and just covers one splotch.
The footsteps kind of stop at the doorway, assuming the door is closed, I assume. And there's actually a knock.
I'll attend to that.
You answer the door.
Yes, I do.
You come face to face with Rusty.
Hello, is there a problem? I heard a commotion.
The problem has ceased. The problem has ceased. You might be able to see behind us. We had more visitors this evening.
Kind of peek around you for a moment. Ooh, what's this? Go away. They peek around you and kind of see the black goop everywhere dripping off some of the furniture in this room.
Oh dear. It looks as though you will need a cleaning service
I would not be opposed.
and a window replacement.
Oh, hell, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, no, we're gonna need that too.
Many apologies, Rusty. I believe in the coming nights it might be best for us to find a different location to sleep in. It seems we have caused your establishment much in the way of grief.
And damages.
It's like it's gonna be a massive pain in the ass for all of us. It might be time we hit that dusty trail, as it were.
But we are, of course, willing to contribute to fixing up the room again to get it in proper, rentable order. That we did not realize we were going to be such targets. And
Yeah, no, whatever it is it's gonna cost you to do this, just run me a number. We'll get it taken care of.
That is not necessary. It is the Simple Note's duty to keep its patrons safe, and we have failed you. I apologize.
Yeah, but it's also our job as adventurers and also decent citizens to make ourselves as less a pain in the ass as humanly possible. So we owe you at least this much. It is a common courtesy.
If you insist,
I certainly do. And again,
I would
terribly
say-
sorry for the absolute clusterfuck up here.
I would say 100 gold will fix the structure.
All right, and I'm going to go over to my bag and double check that I still have various belongings.
They seem to be there.
I'm going to fish out 10 platinum and then an extra platinum.
Whoa!
Tower will walk over with 50 gold and say, I was the first to insist. I should take at least half of the fee.
Oh, I
Gosh.
figured we just split it even.
Yeah.
That
I
also
have my
works for me.
25 gold right here.
I
Here's
start
mine.
moving some money back into my bag, but I'm going to keep 3 platinum out.
And I had 25 gold too.
I'll throw in a platinum as well as my 25 gold.
This is certainly generous. Thank you. The Simple Note appreciates your patronage.
Not quite
We
sure why,
require
but at least
We
it was nice
require-
while we stayed.
different accommodations while we see to repairs of this room.
Maybe if we could just stay the night, or finish sleeping for the night, or maybe morning. I don't really know what time it is. And maybe so that we can try to avoid more getting attacked again. Maybe someone could hang out outside our door.
Would be happy to do that.
But then I think we'll probably find somewhere new once we get up, so that we don't keep damaging the Simple Note.
But I do think this room should be fine for the evening. Our group
Sure.
tends to rough it and doesn't mind the nastiness on occasion.
We've certainly slept through worse.
Well, Rusty's face is unable to emote, but they
It's all
turn around
mask
and
work.
walk
It's all
away.
mask work.
Mhm.
Like a single oil tear.
Mhm. They
It
will
is
make
a
their
sad
way
thing, but like, yeah,
back down the stairs.
it's only the nice thing to do to not keep having their business be attacked.
Yeah.
We come into your house. We invite such random fuckery onto you.
But yeah, I think we're going back to rest, right?
Mhm.
It's needed.
And it's a little funky, but you will rest.
Do we make it through the rest?
Yes.
Okay.
We made it.
And we use the cleaning stone, I suppose, to wash up some.
Mm-hmm.
And the stone will do its job.
So, I think we head to one of the magic stores to try and find something.
I'm
to protect
able
us.
to create an arcane lock if we were able to find something just to keep it in that would lock it, but
Oh, what does that do?
it makes it so that indefinitely I can lock something and choose who's able to open it.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose we just need some kind of box for it.
Well, here's the thing,
The box can be broken.
or walked away with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't
And
suppose
we are
that's like a full solution, just maybe part of one.
And we're just so mobile. If we were in a single location, this would be a wonderful thing. Or even on if we could reinforce the box that we have on the cart and add this to that would be a great solution as well once we get the cart back in proper working condition.
Forgive me if this is intruding too much, but if you were willing and if we're able, is there a way to attach this to you, Tower?
I do not mind. Either way, if we could incorporate it into me somehow, I would certainly be willing to try. Able is another question.
And so I hid it in the one place I knew they'd never look.
Well, I have that book on Warforged, and it has some pretty good schematics in there as far as what's on the inside of Tower and where there might be space. I could always use that to maybe try to help.
And find a proper location for a hollow space to stick something right up inside of me, and then put an arcane lock upon that.
Yeah, I suppose that would work, maybe.
I am certainly willing to try. I'm up
Would
for
you two
most
have
things.
fun with that? I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. My only thing about this plan is that Warforged traditionally only incorporate their armors and weaponry, not usually random objects.
Right. That's a plasmoid trait, honestly. But perhaps some kind of metal backpack that can be welded.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, we could try that.
I'm just spitballing ideas. I don't know what will work or not.
I think that's a great idea. I might be able to make that happen if we could find a place where we could use a forge.
Yeah, you get a little bit of lead, that thing would never be found by anybody again.
I could adjust to the weight. I believe I'm spry enough these days.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fucking know. Yeah, let's give it a shot. I can put my training on hold. I was planning on getting this knocked out this week, but this seems very important.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, let's sleep and then we'll handle that in the morning.
Oh, I think we're up. Yeah.
Oh, then.
Yeah.
I slept so well, I forgot.
You just kind of sat there for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was noodling on what we could do to fix this problem.
But yeah, I assume maybe this is just me. I assume we also ate some breakfast and are kind of wandering about the town and coming up with.
Oh, sure. You want to go that far? Sure.
That's I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
Unless no cinnamon cook.
Cinnamon.
What about him?
It's our last chance. Well, not last chance, but we're not maybe going to come back to this place, and we'll see.
All right, our last opportunity to kill the changeling. Gotcha.
Okay, fuck him. Moving about.
Well, if you want to say something to him, I'm sure Rusty could get him for you.
No, I didn't really have anything planned or any ideas. I just figured that it was a person we knew. I don't.
I'll remember you most of all, Scarecrow.
You know what? I have emotions, and you don't need to make fun of me for them. I understand that sometimes I come across as a little soft and overly friendly, but I just think it's a good thing to be polite.
It sure is.
So, I would never accuse you of being soft.
Okay.
So, to the blacksmiths?
Something.
Yeah.
Some means by which to make things harder to track.
Right. We've only come up with kind of a physical solution with a magical lock idea. Is there a more magical solution we should be looking into? Something that can, like...
How do you think he's finding out where we are all the time?
I just imagine it was some type of magic.
Fair assumption.
Well,
Have we
I
ever
got
cast
as far
detect
as
magic
that.
on the soul large?
What's that?
Have we ever cast detect magic on the soul large?
Probably.
Oh yeah, does that pop up?
Do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and detect magic on this. Hoping that I can also, if there is magic tied to it, also determine the school, since that's part of it.
Cool. Okay. I really gotta go here.
No.
I don't know how to answer that. This is more of a device than something.
Well, if it doesn't have a spell cast on it, then I'm assuming it wouldn't ping
Right.
detect magic. So, I don't know.
Yeah. This seems more like a mechanical device than it does a magical object.
So nothing comes up when I cast detect magic. Is what you're saying, right?
Nothing that I know how to tell you. I guess you would know that magic was a component of its creation, but not really like... It's not like an immovable rod or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't seem any different than when we found it, so I don't think Silas cast any kind of spell on it to track us.
Well, perhaps it's not... Sorry, folks. Perhaps it's not a spell on the device, but...
On one of
maybe
us, maybe?
Maybe not just on one of us, but maybe just something he can use at any time because he knows of us, just to locate us. Magics are powerful, is my understanding, and can be used in any number of variety of ways, which makes me believe that if there is some way of detecting us just by knowing us, there should be some way of making us non-detectable.
Mm-hmm. Can I look at all of us in the party and see if any of us have an aura that is not the normal type of aura we may have?
Sure.
I just want to rule it out.
And is that just through the use of that?
Yeah, it's up to 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You looking around the party, they all seem to have. You see the various items that people are wearing and things like that, but nothing out of the ordinary.
We don't have anything that was his, right? Should we check our pockets for teeth or something?
Well, to be fair, the teeth do just kind of keep showing up various times.
Mm-hmm.
Have we been discarding the cigarette butts? Or have we been storing those as we found them along the way?
Kept them.
Okay. I don't think I have. Okay.
He didn't give us anything when we were out together, right? Can I do a history check to remember if he gave us anything that we've kept?
Sure.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nothing comes to mind. If I'm wrong about that, oopsie. I don't.
Well, you as the DM, saying nothing comes to mind means that he's not
that
using
is not
that.
it.
Yep, right. That's all we need to know.
Yep. maybe we can talk to the enchanters who are working on our cart and see if maybe they can enchant this in some way to make it less detectable. I don't know.
Perhaps, or just shop around some magic shops and see if we can find some way to make us or it non-detectable as well. Then
Mm-hmm.
it may not be a custom order type deal. I honestly don't know. I don't fuck with magic.
I'll go check the magic shop. Or
I'll go with you.
Were there multiples?
I think there's a bunch of magic shops in this town, right? And
There's one that we've been going to generally, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're going to do a couple things today,
Oh, that's true. I should probably go to the blacksmith, huh?
if you wouldn't mind.
Oops, sorry.
And I'm guessing you'll be coming with me, Tower, so that
Well, yes, yes.
I work on you.
And yeah, see, yeah, yep.
Oh my god.
We also need to find somewhere else to stay tonight.
Right.
That is
Should
true.
we feel like any place we stay at has the possibility of being ransacked? Should we be staying outside of town?
I was going to suggest the same thing, especially considering it doesn't seem like people are observant enough to come and help us. So we may as well be out by ourselves in the middle of nowhere anyway.
Maybe at least for a night and try again another night and see what happens.
Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, I'll go check the magic shops.
You do that first, you'll probably get to your stuff before we get to ours.
Meet back later.
Yep.
Right, time to
On
do
this
it.
very
Magic
spot.
time.
Oh wait, should we meet? Was there like a place to drink at Angelof's, or was it just the actual brewing place? Or do they have like a front room where people can drink? Because maybe we can meet there.
Place to drink at the brewing company itself. Otherwise, taverns do carry their
Yeah,
products.
no, I want the actual place.
I'm sure there's a place that does tastings. Sure, why wouldn't they?
So maybe we meet at the tap room at Angelof's, and that way we can maybe keep an eye on a couple things over there too.
Right.
We were gonna detect. I was gonna detect magic on people,
Right,
and I think Sheriff was gonna try divine sensing if we saw Angeloff at any point.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool.
Okay. So what's happening?
I'm going magic shopping.
Specifically for like non-detection and anti-teleportation stuff? Was that the idea?
Ooh, I hadn't thought about the anti-teleportation, but yeah.
Okay. It's a whole thing I didn't look up.
And then, at the same time, but later on, like after you deal with this, is Aranoa and Tower doing blacksmith things, trying to weld some kind of backpack onto Tower of some sort. Whatever that is, I don't know. It's really goofy sounding.
How big do you want it to be?
Big enough for the so large?
And a half.
Okay. You're gonna have to acquire. Okay. You need probably a good 5 pounds of iron, which is a silver apiece.
Very doable. And was there some way of getting just a small amount of lead to maybe line the inside of it with? Sheriff had mentioned.
I'm gonna say that's gonna cost a gold piece.
Super doable. Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna need assuming you find a place to do it, which there are places. Just make a quick persuasion check for me, and then I'll need a tinker's check to make the item.
I think we wanted to wait and see if they found anything from the magic shops. That's why we wanted them to go first.
Oh.
Am I wrong about that?
I think we're doing this at the same time, honestly. I think we're just gonna go ahead with this. We're already this deep into it. I don't see any reason why not to. I'll throw a
I'm just trying
persuasion
to-
check.
No, I will do that.
Okay.
Trying to figure out the price of this item.
Right. And there's no reason. I wouldn't
I'm
mind
just
having
rechecking
this
my
on.
guild membership perks, so give me a sec.
Sure. This sounds like a useful thing to have around.
Sure. Okay. Persuasion. Wow.
I'd be willing to help.
Sure. I'm sure you're standing there talking with me, right?
Absolutely.
I'm also gonna add on my Well, wait. Is this persuasion is just about the price, or is it about them letting me use the forge?
Oh, that's about you using the forge. I
I'm gonna
assume
add
you're
on my
making
knowledge
this.
from a past life too, just to. Oh my god.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
after
there
a
you
little
go.
back and forth, they reluctantly let you use their forge.
Fantastic.
Just go ahead and make a tinkering or smithing. Do you have smithing, or does
I
it even
do.
matter?
I do have smithing, if you would
It's a
prefer.
smith job.
This
Yeah.
would be better on my back, so I don't think I can really help you out back there.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use my knowledge from a past life one more time because I really want to make sure I do this well.
You come away with a kryptonite box.
Nice.
Woo. Sweet. Thank you so much
Good.
for letting us use your forge. This was very successful.
Am I looking at this wrong? Does an item being wondrous matter in terms of
Yeah.
cost? Or is
I-
it specifically just rarity?
I think it's just rarity as terms of cost. Like, that's the thing about the fucking price system in this game. It doesn't
This-
really
this
make
item-
sense.
This item in past editions was over 100,000 gold,
Whoa.
and now it's only 500 gold. See the
What item
weirdness?
is it? Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
The only item that I can find that exists for what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
It's a amulet of proof against detection and location.
Yeah. As far as price goes, the only real guideline that I've seen given is rarity.
Yeah, it is.
I just
it
don't-
is
I just
strictly by
don't-
Rarity.
I don't fully understand why something would go from like 120,000 GP to 500 GP between editions. That seems really strange.
I get that. I do, but I just don't think the magic items in this game, the prices make a whole bunch of sense to start with. There's a lot of weirdness. I don't know.
But either way, Shra, I'll say that over the course of your searching for a very specific kind of item, you do find one amulet, and I'm going to say it doesn't really matter for you guys, I guess, but it's going to cost 1,000 gold.
One amulet. Well, I suppose you could put it on tower.
Sure. Well, once we meet up, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're out doing shit. My bad.
All right, I'll put in 1,000 gold for that.
It was the amulet of proof and something else.
Of proof against detection and location.
Yes.
Okay.
It will require attunement.
I'm desperately trying to find a gif of Always Sunny. The economy is in shambles.
Any? Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead.
Any anti-teleportation type things you might have, or is this pretty much it as far as that department?
That seems to be the fruit of your search.
All right. I'll head back to the meeting point then.
And we do as well.
You
did
find a lot of items that allow you to teleport.
What?
On your search for the other thing, you end up seeing a lot of items that allow you to teleport, which is not really what you want.
Not this time.
Or no, would you like to put that lock on the box? Just to...
Everyone needs to be together before we do, because I believe that's what the spell said, at least. Oh no, just creatures I designate. So, okay, yeah, I can do that. Actually, no, I can't. I can do it. Sorry, I'm trying to remember if I prepped that spell. I did. Okay. Yeah, I'll cast it right now. Lock that box.
And were you holding that so large around with you earlier?
Yeah.
Well, whoever is holding it before it goes into the box, every time you would turn yourself to face the northeast, you'd feel it vibrate.
I imagine I was probably holding it a lot to, make sure it fit and everything, so.
Well, there you go.
Tower, did you notice this thing? You said you noticed this thing vibrating before, right?
That is true, and it seems to happen every time I turn a certain...
Oh, yeah.
This way. Perhaps it wants to go that direction, or doesn't.
Maybe that's whatever is causing that is how Silas is tracking us. Oh.
That could be as well.
Well, I suppose we gotta keep an eye on that.
Well, back to, the rendezvous point.
Is there any reason why everyone isn't meeting up? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, tower, that looks good.
Oh,
Good job, Erna.
thank you. I hadn't considered. My jacket feels very odd.
Oh, right, it would be covered, huh?
Well, maybe not. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I wouldn't be wearing my jacket. Why would I put on a jacket over this thing that that doesn't even make sense. I'd be carrying my jacket at this point. and it would just be there.
We need to find you a new one. That would be helpful to, obscure it as well.
Absolutely. That's a good idea.
Well, the only thing they seem to have at the magic shop for what we're looking for is this amulet here.
Oh.
Which seems to be quite good, but, it can only be for one person.
Oh, well, I guess that means I will need to be the one that wears it.
Does appear that way.
Is there something you would not be able to use anymore if that's the case?
Tower looks down at its hands. Well, he takes off a ring. This ring makes it so that I am protected from physical damage, but it seems that this kind of attack is more prevalent right now. Perhaps you can make use of this? Just a ring of protection +1.
Who was that to, me?
Oh, yeah, you, because you're handing over the amulet. I assumed I would just be handing over the ring.
Let me check. I don't know if I can use it myself. Why does this only have part of the description? Oh, that is not. Okay, I have a headband, amulet. Oh, I guess I do have a spot.
Oh, and how much did this run you?
Oh, it was 1,000.
Oh.
Wow.
I hope that's something we wanted to spend.
Well, here, let me, I can at least cover a quarter of that.
Yeah, I feel like that's another thing we can just split equally since it's serving all of us. Tower's just the one who's carrying.
Right.
It's a down payment on safety.
Mm-hmm. So I hand over 250 as well.
Hopefully my wearing this will protect all of us.
250 coming right up.
And Tower has a new look. No hand jewelry, but neck jewelry and a back thing. No jacket. It's a whole new Tower.
Mm-hmm.
This is like Summer Tower now.
Oh. Hot Tower Summer.
It's a hot Tower Summer.
Oh boy.
You can tell it's a new season because the characters changed their clothing.
Right.
Something's different with their hair.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was a productive day, I think. And,
well, it's possibly not over if we spy Angela.
that's true. Very true.
Shall we go in and get some drinks?
Sounds good.
Indeed.
And we
Alrighty. Based on what I've just rolled, in the course of your time here drinking, you do see Angelov standing on the staircase talking to someone you don't recognize, but clearly a subordinate, like midway on the little stairway to the offices built. And they're like in conversation for a few minutes there before they decide to turn around and go back into their offices.
About how far are they when they're on the stairs?
Oh, from where you are, you're kind of in a section that's like you have a view into the warehouse from where this little outdoor beer garden is. So you're kind of looking in through these big bay doors, and you can kind of see them up on the stairwell area. So it's a good probably 90 feet if you factor in like the height differential as well.
Do we need to get closer? I need to get closer to detect magic. That's what we're trying to do.
Oh, okay.
You two go for it. I can't
we're
detect magic.
Sorry, we're looking at Angelov right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I just whip out the eye.
that can reach 90 feet.
This is the true seeing monocle, right? Which you will note was not working partway through that devil fight, but seems to be working now. But you hadn't messed with it then. So. And as you do, you see it is true sight. You see the succubus standing there talking to the individual.
Are you freaking serious? Sorry. I have that amulet before.
What?
What?
I have the amulet. I've been wearing an amulet against detection and location.
Oh my gosh. Are you for real?
Wait, what?
You had
How
the
long ago
exact
was
thing we
this?
went and looked for? What?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry that I just outburst in the middle of
The
that.
DM is sad now because he thought that it was based on his little story reveal, and it wasn't at all.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just like, wait, what is that
Oh,
amulet I'm
shit.
wearing?
Fucking crazy. Good stuff.
It's like, don't worry, you should have absolutely no trouble taking them on. There's only 3 of them.
Do you guys hear those sound bites when I do them?
I
Some
heard
of
a
them?
Didn't hear anything
something.
recently.
Oh, that's a shame. Do you
I
hear
heard
this
a
one?
distant. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not this one.
Oh,
Oh, I heard the end of something. Maybe. Sounds like it's 100 miles away.
Damn, it's supposed to be like the end of Roundabout, but it doesn't want to do it. Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I completely interrupted your story, but
I might
that
as well
was
get
just
rid of
my
that one
gut
then.
reaction.
To be
it's pretty
fair,
vital
it was
information.
fucking hilarious.
So would Straw have forgotten and spent an extra 1,000 gold?
To be fair, we now have 2.
True.
That hides half the
That's
party.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
What about
Oh,
that?
I heard that.
You hear
Yeah,
that?
I
yeah.
got that one.
Okay, good. That one that one's worth having.
Yeah.
So you hear this, right? Did you hear that?
Mhm. Yeah.
Barely, but yeah.
Oh, barely? What about
Barely.
Yeah.
Yes.
now? Still quiet?
I think it was better.
I like your style, dude.
You hear that
Heard
one?
that.
Loud and clear.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah.
Heard that.
Yare does it.
Yeah.
They're all
Yes.
coming through now.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Yes.
That was
Okay.
fun.
All right, good. Sweet. So that's what you see. You see the succubus standing there instead of Angel Law Flint.
It's like I immediately put it back away and it's like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. It's like, yep. Quietly to the rest of the party. Hey, Angela's a succubus now.
Interesting.
Now what do we do with that? Now that we know.
That's a hell of a question.
It is 9:15. Does that mean we should stop, gang?
Yeah, probably.
What a beautiful note as you go, what do we do with that now?
Yare does it.
What? Oh, because I hit enter.
Uh,
Oh, is it mapped to that enter? Is it mapped to both enters? That'd be stupid.
Yare does it.
It is, even though it's just that one. Okay.
Yare does it.
Eventually, Jesus Christ.
Yara Yara indeed. Yara Yara indubitably.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Pop pop.